There is something I didn't understand when Grimorya first called to us. I thought surviving the past meant leaving it behind. I was wrong. Some wounds close, but their echoes remain. And when we refuse to listen to them, something else begins to listen instead.
I close my eyes, it opens mine. I lock the door, it waits inside.
We call it the invisible enemy. It has no true face, no body, no shape of its own. You cannot touch it. And yet, you can feel when it is there. Fear, grief, guilt, loneliness, trauma. These emotions are not evil. Fear can protect us. Grief allows us to mourn. Sadness reminds us that something mattered. The invisible enemy does not create these feelings. It corrupts them.
It has no body, no blood, no bones. Only echoes calling me home.
When pain is buried, when grief is denied, when fear grows without being confronted, those emotions begin to change. They distort. They consume.
Who are you? Why do you wear my memories? Becomes alive.
What you deny becomes alive. That is what the sanctuary began to show us. It started with the glass. One crack, then another, until our reflections no longer looked whole. But the glass wasn't breaking us. It was showing us what was already fractured inside. When I looked into it, I saw my little sister. For one impossible moment, she was there again. Her face, her eyes, her smile. I wanted to reach through the glass and remain inside that memory forever. But memories can become prisons when we choose them over the life that remains.
When silence echoes, I hear you breathe. A ghost without a face.
The others saw their own echoes, different memories, different wounds. The invisible enemy takes the shape of whatever we cannot release. Fear can become despair. Guilt can become self-condemnation. Loss can become emptiness. And when someone surrenders completely, they begin feeding the corruption instead of themselves.
If I keep running, you become stronger. If I keep hiding, you live longer. What I deny becomes alive.
Little by little, what remains becomes another echo trapped within the silence. That is the hollowing. But then, there is Grimorya. The invisible enemy distorts. Grimorya records. The invisible enemy imprisons. Grimorya remembers. The invisible enemy consumes. Grimorya transforms.
Not from beyond, but deep within.
This was never a battle between good and evil. You cannot destroy grief. You cannot kill fear. And you cannot erase trauma as though it never existed. We must acknowledge what happened, carry what cannot be changed, and stop giving our pain the power to decide who we become. I still miss my sister. I always will. Grimorya never asked me to forget her. It taught me something much harder: to remember her without allowing the memory to consume me. Perhaps that is what healing truly means. So if you ever find yourself stared into a broken reflection, don't look away. Listen, because sometimes the voice echoing through the silence is your own. Every scar is a spell.